Hello, we are going to kick this video off by giving you a little announcement. Darren over at Fraunenberger Conveying and Pumping, hopefully I'm saying his last name right, he's doing this little video where you guys send him a picture of whatever you take pride in, whether it would be your pump, your telebelt, cement mixer, excavator, dump truck, whatever you drive or run on a daily basis, and you take pride in that. Send him over a picture. He's gonna make a video and post up a whole bunch of different rigs that everyone sends him. So we'll get to the video now. Top of the morning. It is 5:20 in the morning. We have concrete at 7. It's gonna take us a little bit to get everything set up on the job site, so we are going to benny up the hopper right now and fill up the water box, so that all we have to do is hook up system. It's gonna be a fairly long pump today, probably 175 to 200 feet. Could maybe be 225, but we have to go from the front of the house all the way to the back. We do not get the luxury of pulling right up next to the pool like usual. It's a big one. It's like 80 yards, 9 feet deep. It's like 50 foot long. It's gonna be a fun day. So we will see you guys, and it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be dark for the next hour and a half. So probably won't get to see me setting up any hose, but you'll see the truck pulling in. All right, we're all set up, ready to rock. Okay, we're ready. No!
Oh, you dropped that.
$5. I got bentonite in there, so we're gonna take a little bit. One more. Okay. Beautiful. You done with these stakes? No, you need them? I can pull it? Okay. Wow, we are pushing. 3,400. We got 220 feet of hose out. The mud looks good. We're going to see if it's sticking or how it looks like coming out the end. I don't like that. Might have to plug it up a little bit more. How's the mud? Good? 220 feet of 2-inch out, and the pressure on my pump is almost max right now. So I gotta try to add some water to cool it down and see. I'm hoping that if we slump it up just a half right now, up to 4, that it relieves quite a bit of pressure off my pump, but the hose still sucks a lot of the moisture out by the time it gets down there, so then it will be perfect. But yeah, that's just a lot of pressure. Not much room for error when you're running that much, that high. It looks a little wet. God, I hope it's not too wet. Good mud still? Getting back up to 36, 3,700, down to 3. And now we're gonna go back down there and double check to make sure it's not too wet. Because if it's not too wet, then we can keep it at like a 4.5. So just tell them to go 4.5. That way we don't have to add so much water. That's all right. Don't usually have to put my toes out, but I usually go off my PSI. So if you got like 2,500 PSI pushing the mud, then you know the mud is relatively all right when you got 85 feet of hose out. I wonder if the same applies if I've got 250 feet, 220 feet of hose out, if it is the same. To where I just make sure the mud stays at a consistent, the pressure stays at a consistent 25, 26, 2,700. That way we know the mud's gonna be good down here. Right now we're at 2,900 and it looks like it's doing all right. So we'll just keep watching. Pumper caddy on there. There we go. Beautiful. There's some what we're not using. But yeah, I don't even need the remote today, really. We're literally just gonna hang out right here. It's too far down there. There's too much could go wrong, so you're looking at my view all day. Oh, he showed up this morning and there was literally a spike in his front yard. It's a little spike whitetail. Alright, there goes truck 1. We got truck 2 right there. Truck 3 is probably gonna show up right when we start with this guy, but we're having a hell of a time with this mud. Just got so much hose out, just creating so much pressure. We got it really wet. I told the guy to add 2 gallons, but he dumped in like 5. Not much I can do about that. the mud consistently staying at about 29 or 3,000 PSI. It seems to be sticking all right down there. We threw a couple of slick packs in because these are 10-yard loads. They are sending 8-yard loads. So we did throw a couple of slick packs in this truck, and so far it seems to be working out all right, as the pressure is not really increasing at all, but the mud is sticking and it looks much better than the last couple trucks being a little too wet. It's actually building up rather than just going flat. So we will obviously we'll just sit here and keep monitoring it. We're in for a long day. Alright, we got communication with the guys down in the pool now. And this is about 15 minutes after my last. Hello. What's up?
I love you.
I love you too, buddy. But 15 minutes and we've went up 100 PSI. I mean, if that, it kind of keeps going between 3,000 and 3,100. So we're staying right where we want to. Just got confirmation the mud's working pretty damn good down there. So I think we're just gonna have to slick pack up the mud every time, which is no problem. Hopefully when they send the 8-yard loads, we can get away with 1, and hopefully that's enough to keep it. Because these are 10-yard loads and we put in 2. And 1 slick pack bag is made for 4 to 6 yards. So we put 2 in the 10-yard load, so hopefully we can get by with 1. We'll find out though. Good with that. Alright. Yep.
Mix her up a little.
Before we get going though, I got to use the bathroom.
I gotta wind it up.
Alright, we're rolling here on truck 3 finally. Started it pumping about 720. It took a long time for that first truck. A couple gallons here fairly soon. Alright, we're still rocking truck 3. He's probably got roughly 3.5 yards left on him. We're still pushing like 3,500 PSI. So we came up with a plan, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna unhook this, and we're gonna try to take 50 feet of hose off. They're gonna pull this right where my truck is, and my truck is gonna come in here, and I'm gonna go down the hill a little bit, and then my pump will be sitting. Try to get in here as far as I can, about right here is where I think I can get the front of my pump to be. So the back of my pump will be about right where that step is. And then hopefully we can take, because I got a lot there and I got quite a bit down there, so maybe we can for sure take this 25 footer off, and I think we can take this 25 footer off, so 50 feet off, and then we can knock her down 50 feet. Try to relieve some of that pressure. So, but we'll do that when the time comes. And since we're doing all this rearranging, perfect setup for the 90. We get to use the 90 for the first time. So we'll pull down in there, and then we'll connect the 90 to the 3 to 4, and then we'll take the 3 to 2 and connect it to the end of that. That will also relieve a little pressure off the back of the pump, off everything. So yeah, we'll be able to take 2 hoses off for sure. I still got 20 feet there that I'm gonna keep add on. So either way, it's gonna be better. All right, we're gonna all move. Yeah, but we already took 2, right? Yeah, just keep that one on and pull it up here. Took off 50 feet, but now we're gonna clean them out. Then when he gives me the go ahead, we'll start pumping again. All right, we got all that craziness out of the way. We'll show you the setup we got going now. We got the 50-foot washed out up there. We're pushing about 3,000 psi at normal speed now, so not doing too shabby. This is a gigantic pool. Almost twice as deep as what we usually do. I am doing awful at filming this. We are on truck 3, 4 total. This will be 54 yards, 38, 46, yeah, 54 yards after him. Much better. Much better PSI with this setup. We got her down to like 2,500 last truck and it was pumping like a dream, sticking really good. But we'll come down here and give you guys a little progression of what we got going on. Got that whole back wall done pretty much. A little bit left on the stairs maybe. This is a really thick wall because it's got a bench. They're working on that top bench there. It goes all the way across. All the way across. We're gonna have a bump out here in this corner. But you can see, yeah, back wall's done. That whole shallow end wall is pretty much done. Not even halfway up that side. Got that whole shallow end done. That's pretty much done. 3/4 up the wall over here. we're moving pretty good. Got some nice sawhorses made. Got some nice aluminum platforms here. Life is good right now. The one thing I did forget though, it's gonna bite me in the ass. I forgot to put a bucket of dirt under the S-tube. It pisses me off because I got frickin' dirt. I got dirt for days here, but just spaced it. I used the bucket to mix up bentonite, which we did successfully prime through 220 feet of bentonite with bentonite. 220 feet of hose with a bucket of bentonite. 1 5-gallon bucket of bentonite. And I had like a little sprinkle of slick pack too, so I did a little slick pack bentonite concoction. Worked great. Prime through no problemos. We had to cut the tip off the nozzle. Them big long ones, it just gets down to like an inch round at the tip of it, and it's just, you get any type of little rock to go through there and hit that, like it's just not good. So we cut off a couple inches. Alrighty. Again, not doing a good job. We're on the next truck, so after him will be a total of 62. The concrete plant informed us that they are not going to send us any more trucks past 3:30, which just flabbergasts me. It is 2 o'clock right now. After this truck, that'll be 62, and we have 80 on order, so we should get 3 more trucks. After we switched everything, it seemed to have sped up to the right pace. So we might get her done. We might not. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. We will get it done. We are just going to have them send the rest of the trucks because we need the mud. And a couple of these trucks have been sitting out here for an hour. Mud's still good. So it's a nice day, sunny, but it's like 65 maybe. So, and we are going to be moving on to the floor. So I'm hoping these next 2 trucks will be slow, but we'll be able to finish the rest of this thick boy over here, and then this little bit up here, and then a little bit of this bump out. They have to take these forms down so they can get into that bump out or move the forms back. But once we hit the floor, we'll be able to move the mud. But until then, it's slow going. I hope we can get her done, well, in a timely manner. This has just been a day. We got that figured out, but the plant, just something about the plant today. Truck, we have 62 yards in there, so the next truck, which would be 70, should have been here, according to my maths, 40 minutes ago. He should have been waiting for a good 20 minutes before this truck was done. Well, this truck's done. He's been gone for 10 minutes, and we still don't have another truck. They were gonna cut us off at 3:30, but how can you cut us off if you're not even gonna give us the trucks before that? And then to top it off, they have just, yeah. I just re-oiled it and cleaned it off. That was way worse. Yeah. Yup. So supposedly we still have 90 yards yet. So 90 yards total, not 80, 90 yards. We're at 62, so 28 more yards. So 3 more trucks, supposedly. If we get them, we don't know. All right, and right there, money. Yep, so we finally got a truck here. An hour after they said they were gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm about a 4.
4?
Is that what you want to look at it?
Yeah, we'll look at it. Yep, that's good.
That's good, okay.
All right, we're on the last truck now. And we got this much left. Finally, it's 6 o'clock at night. We literally, 6 o'clock, we started pumping this truck at 6 o'clock. So, then we still got to go back and wash out and all that fun stuff. But that'll probably be it for me on this one. I'm not going to film washout because it's going to be 7 o'clock by the time, probably be close quarter to 8 by the time I get done washing out and chipping all that concrete out. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. She's moving now. Ooh, that was a loud one. That was loud.